Zach Krager's Weapons. Um, was a weird movie. Would I recommend it as a 100% masterpiece on Rotten Tomatoes? Probably not, but I enjoyed it. It reminded me of The Monkey. Had similar vibes to it, the horror and the comedy. It had some really gory moments as well. Um, More so than The Monkey. The Monkey barely had any gore, but nonetheless, I enjoyed that movie. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I have really a lot of things to say about weapons. First of all, I have so many questions. Like, all right, we'll get into that. But anyways, um, I'm back. I haven't been back in a while. I will be uploading my regular schedule as usual. And yeah, I do apologize. There's been some setbacks, but you know what? We move on. Anyways, yeah, this movie is something new. I haven't seen in a while, ever since The Monkey. And I gotta say, it's a pretty intense movie. Has a good balance of comedy, some horror, some creepiness level is, really high on this one. But I do gotta say, I was expecting more, especially with the explanation and the lore. I mean, in that third act, we did get kind of an over explanation, but not a clear one, if you know what I mean. Um, the movie was good in the middle half. It was getting good. With Aunt Gladys getting revealed, even though my wife found it to be a little bit cliche, to be for it to be an old lady doing some voodoo witchcraft, which I do understand. It's pretty generic at the end of the day, but it was a unique reveal, as in, like, the way they revealed it. It was something I haven't seen before. We go through these people's different perspectives. We see what they're going through. We see their daily life, starting with Miss Gandhi. She's getting blamed for all these kids' disappearances. Let me explain the plot synopsis first. So, 17 kids, leave from their bedrooms in the middle of the night, and they're never seen again. Why? There's no reason why, as of yet, in the movie. And looks like that movie kind of will never answer it. Um, and what I do know is that Aunt Gladys, she was feeding off the energy of all these kids, all these people she was controlling. And I'm guessing that's to make her younger, to make her not die, because she was sick. She did tell the little kid Daniel, the little boy Daniel, which is a very good actor, a very good character in the movie. I did like him a lot. Um, Next to Josh Brolin's character, I really enjoyed him, and yeah, next to even Wong's character, he was terrifying. Really good acting, and yeah, overall, I want to say they did not answer a question clearly, and I just don't know. She was sick. She was feeding off these people's energy just to, I guess, still be alive, because she's a witch. Apparently, she's 300 years old. This is the theory online that she was 300 years old, or you know, she was just like an agent of, how do you say it? An agent witch,
Shut your
that
bitch ass
just
up.
was alive all these years and just doing this to constant people, just to live longer, I guess. But at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense. It's really cliche, and it sounds really ridiculous coming out of my mouth, and especially since I'm stuttering right now. I'm stuttering right now because I don't know what to say about it. But anyways, the movie was solid. It had a good balance of comedy. I did like the junkie, James. It was a it was an overall okay movie. It was solid. I can't say it's a masterpiece. I really can't, because at the end of the day, I would be lying. Um, but you know what? I enjoyed it. My wife slept through half of the movie. I had to wake her up for the final act, which is when everything was going down with Miss Gandhi finding out where the kids were, and Josh Brolin's character finding out where the kids were because they end up working together at the end. Um, Anyways, yeah, there's some surprising twists in this with Josh Brolin's kid being the bully of the school, and with to Miss Gandhi having an affair with a cop that's already married. By the way, that cop is just a throwaway character. I did not care one bit about him. The junkie was a good character. One guy I did want to win and get that $50,000 reward, but at the end of the day, it was a solid movie. I just didn't like the cop character. Aunt Gladys was okay. Like I said, a bit generic, but she was creepy. Um, she has some creepy moments. But the gore in here for sure made me squeamish a lot, especially with the potato peeler going to the cop's face. Way too much. Especially with Wong's character just hitting his face against his partner's face. I don't know how to say it. He was just bashing his face against his face, and until I don't know. Both of them just. Anyways, getting to it. I'm stuttering because this movie is so weird. I just don't know what to say about it. I genuinely don't know what to say, but to say it was different. Um, but like I said, the reveal, the way everything got concluded, going through different people's perspectives, and then finding out where this person was, and this person's POV, looking at where this person was, and it was just interesting, something I haven't seen in a movie ever. So that was unique. I liked it. Um, and that final scene, well, it was divisive for me. I thought it was hilarious. First of all, I was laughing my ass off. My wife was laughing her ass off. It was gory. I liked it. My wife looked away during the ripping Aunt Gladys apart, and just going into her eyes and just ripping her jaw. It was pretty gruesome. I saw all of it. My wife didn't. Um, like I said, she was closing her eyes, or she just looked away. Just yeah, which I understand. It's very squeamish stuff. But like I said, that final scene was crazy, but it was also weird because I didn't know if it wanted to be a horror or a comedy. I liked it. I personally liked it, but it got me confused. All right, it got me confused. Like I said, I don't know what to say about the movie, but it was good. It was solid. The comedy hit for me, especially towards the end. It got me laughing my ass off. The conclusion was fine. It wasn't anything that really solved it for me. All the kids ended up, I guess some of them started talking again that year after what all went down, and but Daniel's parents are still fucked up. They're still getting fed chicken soup in the psych ward now, which is sad. But at the end of the day, it was a conclusion that was a conclusion, but wasn't really a conclusion. I was expecting more, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, that's my review of Weapons, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. All right, till the next one.